Homer tickled Bart so hard that Bart wet his pants and the whole scene ended up projected on a big screen. Marge decided Homer was hopeless as a dad, so she signed him up for a good fathering workshop. When Homer mentioned he chokes his son, the therapist was appalled, but Homer insisted it was a family tradition. So the therapist called in basketball legend Kareem and had him give Homer a taste of what Bart goes through by choking Homer over and over for days on end. Finally, Homer felt the terror of being choked. He went home and told Bart to try provoking him. To test his progress, Bart hurled an egg into a fan. Homer's anger flared. He wanted to choke Bart, but he hallucinated Bart turning into Kareem. Bart, seeing Homer hold back, upped the ante. Homer, unable to vent his rage, had a stroke. Bart poured cement down the pipes, whacked Homer with a shoe. Homer was livid, climbed a ladder to confront him, but the thought of Kareem terrified him into freezing. So Bart drove a tractor into the school. The teacher stopped him, demanded to call his parents, but Homer was already petrified of Bart. In Homer's dreams, their roles flipped. He was the scared kid. Marge, watching Homer suffer, tracked down the therapist only to find his office empty. She followed an address left on the door and found him unemployed, struggling in the bad economy. She handed him a ham can and begged him to help her boys again. Bart stuck a snake down Homer's pants.
That's not the snake, is it?
The therapist had Bart guide a blindfolded Homer through a cactus patch, but Bart gave wrong directions, leaving Homer covered in pricks. Then the therapist had Homer pretend to hang himself. To see Bart's reaction, Bart just scrolled on his phone, indifferent. Enraged, the therapist grabbed Bart by the neck, finally feeling Homer's helplessness. Bart cut the rope to save Homer. Homer pulled Bart free too. In the end, they sued the therapist and won his house.